Hi, I'm Hayden Jones and you're watching the SA Boxing Talk. Okay, good day Demarte, welcome to the show. First and foremost, let's talk about you being a coach for the first season of The Fighter. How do you feel about that?
You know, I'm quite excited. You know, it's quite a good opportunity for me as an athlete and as a fighter to be in that platform. You know, a lot of people are going to watch that show. It's going to create a lot of hype towards the fight in December the 16th against Syed. So I'm really excited. You know, it's a great opportunity for myself and also to promote the sport.
Fantastic. Okay, so I mean, you'll get the chance to coach a number of talented athletes. I mean, they're middleweights. How do you think you'll go as a coach?
I think I'll do well. You know, I think the most important part will be the mental aspect that I try to see what they have and what they can also share with. I think in terms of skill, all the fighters are going to be undefeated on the show. So a lot of them have that winning spirit. You know, they're warriors. So I think most importantly, how to approach a fight. You know, depending of the magnitude of the specific fight that they're having. I think the mental aspect I'll be able to contribute a lot.
Okay, and the winner of the show gets 500,000 Rand and a shot at the EFC Gold. Is it important that the person comes from your team?
I think, I mean, we're there to win. You know, I think it'll be great if the guy from my team wins. But at the end of the day, it's just about promoting the sport. And, you know, just because the Inside's team doesn't mean that I'm going to hate the guy or whatever. So, but I'm obviously trying to push for my team to win.
Okay, and I mean, at the end of the season, you do get to fight Ishad. You've beaten him before. How much different will the second fight be?
I think this fight I'm going to use a lot more of my hands. Hence, I've been boxing a lot and I've been mixing up my stand-up quite a lot. So I'm looking to dominate him more convincingly on the feet. And on the ground, I've already handled him in my previous fight. So I think this time I've been working a lot more in my jiu-jitsu. And if it does end up on the ground, I will finish him.
Okay. You must be expecting a lot of verbals from him during the show. Are you the type of guy to dish it back?
You know, sometimes, you know, as a man, you can only take it so much, and sometimes you feel like you need to also give back in the verbal sense. But I'll try to keep more my cool, you know. I mustn't get worked up. Just show, you know, you want to be classy in there, you know. You don't want to be like all swearing and everything. But if I do, I want to try and like get my point across, but not swear a lot. I think it's not a good example.
Yeah, no, for sure. Okay, so I mean, you don't fight as often as you used to. How do you feel about that?
I think sometimes it's not that bad when you don't fight a lot because your body needs time to rest, and the training is very hard. So, and more so the fight. And I think sometimes I just take it as a blessing when I don't fight as often. My body gets to heal. I do have a lot of injuries leading up to fights. So this time I'm feeling good. I'm injury free, and yeah, I feel good. Okay,
so what would you say is the key to staying at the top?
I think it's consistency. You know, a lot of guys, they only train hard when they're fighting or when they have a camp. For me, I train hard all the time. There's no difference between camp or camp or out of camp. I'm training hard all the time.
And then I noticed when you at the last EFC event, you were keeping a keen eye on the Zulu fight. Yeah. Is that a potential future fight again?
I mean, he called me out and he said he wants to have 2 belts. I think after the Syed fight, hopefully get a call in another organization. I think I fought enough in the EFC. But yeah, I'm just focused on Syed, and then we'll see what goes on after that.
Okay, and then lastly, would you like to thank anyone?
I'd like to thank every single person that supports me, you know, from the beginning and all the new supporters that I get now. I want to thank all my sponsors for allowing me to do this on a daily basis. Without you guys, I wouldn't be able to. Obviously, I want to thank EFC, I want to thank Outbox for giving me the opportunity to come here and box with the amazing athletes. And thank you for having me.
Awesome. Thank you very much for coming on.